I'm just gonna wait for everyone to come in. Thank you for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I really love your premiere so far. Yeah, exactly. I do appreciate that. Basically, with the premiere stuff, I'm trying my best to like premiere as much Beyblade stuff as possible. So you know, it's even if I'm not in the chat, that's not the point. The point is that it's like, you know, like I want people to like have chats, and I want to build a community here. You know, and I definitely think that a good idea is to have premieres on so you can talk to other people that watch the videos. You know, and I think that's just a really smart idea. We'll see if it backfires. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But yeah. Hello to Super Smash Bros. Hello. And also hello to Rashad TV official. Thank you both of you for coming in early. And anyone else that is watching as of time of recording. Now, we're going to do the Pro Series stuff. Now, I do not have a lot of the Pro Series stuff, but I do have a decent bit of Pro Series stuff. And someone requested, I forgot who requested it. Someone requested the Beyblade Burst Pro Series stuff. Now, I have about, let's see, I'll count them up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I only have 15 Pro Series. It's not the greatest collection of Pro Series, but we can definitely do this for about an hour, over an hour, I would say. So yeah, if you have any Pro Series bays that you want to see go up against another Pro Series bay, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Okay? Let me know in the chat what Pro Series bays you want to see go up against other Pro Series bays. And yeah, let's get into it, okay? Now, we'll say that my Turbo or Chelsea base, whichever one you read, whether it's the Japanese show or the what's the name? The English dub. It's either Chelsea or Turbo. My teeth are starting to wear on those ones, so I can still use them. But as you can see, right there, they're starting to wear, and I do keep them. I highly recommend, if you're gonna try to reserve these for as long as possible, I highly recommend leaving them apart, you know, but in a place where you can remember the combo. And then boom, it goes in just like that. We'll start off our first match with Sword up against Chelsea Voltrak right there. Let's get into it. So Zenith, Destroy Dash, fake Destroy Dash, because it's not really a dash driver. And then we got Sting, Extreme Dash with an actual dash driver. Let's get into it. Obviously, first to 5 points for every matchup in this hour. And yeah, burst 2 points, ring out 1 point, spin finish 1 point. Also, Beyblade X stuff. I highly recommend checking out. I believe it's Ken channel. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out that, because there's a lot of stuff from the recent thing where it's character was showing off Cobalt Drake and a gold House Scyther. Very nice looking base, very nice. And also the Dronza Spiral Beyblade Burst X bay. So yeah, that's very nice. Anyway, let's continue. We've got Pro Series bays, yeah? And a double ring out to start off. What a good way to start off. And yes, that guy did review it as well. I don't know how to say his name properly, but yeah, he did review them as well. He reviewed the first wave. They're looking hella sick. Hella sick. Alright, let's continue here. We're obviously launching Chelsea Voltrak first. He's got Destroy. He's got the better shape. And let's keep it going. Right here. And a ring out. We're getting pretty good, consistent ring outs here. Sword Voltrak takes his first point with a ring out finish. That's pretty good. Alright, we got Sword up against Chelsea Voltrak. And a knockout into a spin finish. 1-1. So far. 1-1. Putting the burst lockers back in. We've got Chelsea. We've got Sword. Sword with a speed up, nearly gets knocked out again. And Sword knocks out Chelsea into a 2-1. So Sword's back in the lead. Welcome Thunder Toys into the live stream. And thank you for anyone just watching the live stream, you know? Double burst. Okay, I'm all for this matchup. I think this is a pretty good pick. Obviously, I highly recommend. It's more fun if you guys pick the battles, to be honest. So yeah, if you guys want to pick battles after this match is done, I'll read them after this matchup is done. Just like I do with the chat. I can only glance at the chat when I'm doing battles. I can't really like, oh, I've got to like look all the way. I can't really do that. It's very hard for me to do that. But yeah. And Sword, okay. 3 points right there. 3-1. Sword in the lead. Not too much though. Not by too much, but still in the lead by a decent bit here. Chelsea. Sword again. 4-1. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I don't have either one of those Beyblades. I only have this red Chelsea Veltrac. Yes, Veltrac. Very good, and I think that this would have to be one of the best ways to start this live stream. I have to do Veltrac up against Veltrac, surely. But yeah, 2-4 so far. I definitely think Chelsea Veltrac has the better shape, without a shadow of a doubt. But Sword Veltrac takes the win. The power of the Extreme Driver, the power of the Sting Disc, and the shape of Sword Veltrac helping him get pretty consistent knockouts and taking a 5-2. So a winner is Sword Veltrac of that matchup there. So yeah, pretty good to see that. And then obviously when you're done with them, you just undo them, put them to the side. That's probably the best way to reserve your Pro Series bays. Okay. Can you do red Chelsea Veltrac with Zenith and Evolution? Yeah, I could do that for one match, but you gotta tell me which bay you want to see that go up against though. So which bay do you want to see that go up against? Hello, Kickoff Show Guy, welcome to the chat. So yeah, what do you want to see this go up against? We'll do one battle with it. One matchup, first to 5. What do you want to see go up against it? Well, until then, you can get back with me of what matches you want to see it go up against. We've done what's the name? We've done Chelsea Veltrac up against Sword Veltrac. Or with Sway? Yeah, okay, we can do Sway. I was gonna say we were about to do Brave up against Chelsea. We'll do that next. But we do have this Evolution Driver, and we've got our Sway Luinor, so we can do this 100%. 100%. So we've got Sway Luinor, Blitz Extend Plus, Stamina Mode. We'll go Stamina Mode because I would do Attack Mode or Defense Mode, but it's too aggressive. And it's very hard for me to have a fair match with Zenith Evolution Dash. It's very hard for me to have a fair match against another Bay when it's not in Defense Mode. So yeah, hopefully that's understandable. And yeah, let's just get into it. We've got Sway. Sway starts off with a knockout finish there. 1 point. We're not going by the Beyblade X rules, obviously. When the Beyblade X stuff happens, we probably will still do a first to 5. Whether I get my hands on it from the TT or from another official brand. Maybe Hasbro, maybe Tomy. And there's some revenge there. Knockout to another knockout. Chelsea gets some revenge. Now, I'm a little bit worried for my Chelsea Veltrac because the teeth are starting to wear. Well, it's been a good year that I've got out of it, but still, I'm a little concerned that it might lose to Sway just because of the burst resistance, you know? Which would be a massive L for the teeth. So yeah, when the new generation hits, whether it's the English or the Japanese product, I will 100% change the rules to those, just for those X matches. But for now, we did the burst fives. Okay, so 2-1. Sway Luinor in the lead right now. That extend plus driver, really helping. Sway, and does it again, 3-1. Sway Luinor. Alright. Sway up against Chelsea. And Chelsea speed it up, gets the knockout. 2 points for Chelsea, 3 points for Sway. Sway hasn't really been able to get away in points that much, which is kind of surprising. You would think that Sway would have a bit more control of this matchup, but apparently not. We're going to see 4 points? Yes, we are. We're going to see 4-2. Sway Luinor. Starting to gain some control here in this match. And then that happens. And then boom, Chelsea Veltrak back into the matchup. Needs to make sure that Sway does not get too far ahead, because that's going to be too hard to get back at. But 100%, I was going to say 100%, Chelsea could still make a comeback, but not anymore. Sway Luinor takes the win there. Winner Sway Luinor. What can I say? Okay. Our next matchup is gonna be our Chelsea Veltrak. Yes, he's been in all the matches. We'll change him up soon enough. Zenith Destroy up against Brave Veltrak. 3A Evolution Dash. Let's get into it, okay? Alright, so we've got Chelsea, we've got Brave. Let's see how brave Chelsea Veltrak is. Alright, spin finish then. Spin finish. Brave Veltrak in the lead. 1 point. Brave Veltrak. Chelsea up against Brave. A big speed up from Brave, but no contact there. No, I do not have a Pro Series Ace Dragon. I have a Pro Series Command Dragon. Actually, I'll talk about what Pro Series bears I have as of the time of this live stream, obviously. Alright, 2-0. I'll talk about that after the, this matchup here, so everyone knows what they can pick from. Because obviously I can't say, oh, you can pick Prime Apocalypse and then not have Prime Apocalypse, you know? .3-0 maybe? Brave's been pretty consistent with these spin finishes here. Brave with a speed up, and he actually does get a couple of hits in there, but nothing too crazy. 4-0? Maybe it's looking possible. Yes, it is. 4-0. Brave Veltrak in the lead, and Chelsea Veltrak has yet to get a point. Okay, Chelsea here is not here to play around. It wants all the stakes, all of it to be on the line. And Brave Veltrak takes it with 5 consecutive spin finishes. Our winner obviously is Brave Veltrak of that matchup. Okay, so what bears I have, I'll grab the layers and I'll chuck them in to the thing. What layers do I have? Okay, I got a decent bit. Alright, so we've got Lord Spryzen. We've got Black Chelsea Achilles. Raid Luinor. Variant Lucifer. Sword Veltrak. Chelsea Veltrak. Perfect Phoenix. Brave Valtrak. We've got a couple more. We've got 6 left. Let me just grab them. Alright, we got Soul Bell Cash, Judgment Joker, Command Dragon, Venom Devolers, Wizard Fafnir, and Sway Luinor. Okay, so that's all the Pro Series bays that I have at the moment. You know, I'm just slowly collecting the Pro Series bays. I'm mainly focusing on the Quad Strike bays unless it's like a really hard to get Pro Series bay in my area. Like a Brave Valtrak is pretty hard to get. So obviously I prioritize him over Zyphoid. But yeah. Tell me which bays you want to see go up against other bays in today's live stream. You know? We've got at least an hour. I'll see if I can squeeze in an extra 30 minutes. But we've got at least an hour, which is 44 minutes left. So by all means, you can choose. You, the viewer, can choose which bay you want to see go up against which bay, you know? Alright, let me put all these back down here. Alright. Yes, Lord versus Wizard. Tell me what spin you want to see Lord in. And we can 100% do Lord versus Wizard. All I need to know is what spin you want Lord in for the matchup. Alright, so what spin do we want Lord in against Wizard? Left or right for Lord Spryzen? Right or left spin Lord Spryzen? What do we want to see? Like, we've got him in right now. Do you want to see him in left? I think left would be a more interesting match, but it's totally up to you, obviously. So yeah, what do you want to see? Left versus right? Because I'm gonna left versus right or left versus left. I'm gonna put him in left spin now. All right. Alright, we'll put him in left spin. Okay. Shamon. Alright. We've got Lord Spryzen up against Wizard Fafnir. There are the combos. This tippy toe into it. It's going to be a little bit hard to determine which bay has better stamina. So we'll launch Lord first, because obviously he's got more weight. He should have more weight. I haven't weighed either one of these bays, but I think that Lord should have better weight, surely. Yeah, we're definitely launching Lord first, because look, that was a burst. That was 100% a burst. That's 2 points to Lord Spryzen, which means Lord is 100% getting launched. Well, Wizard was going to think about speeding up, but didn't speed up. Alright, Wizard. Can Wizard endure the power of the Lord? Cold Spryzen. Yes, he can. That's 1 point to Wizard Fafnir. So 1 to 2. Wizard definitely did need a point. And he does it again. Wizard Fafnir. He's a wizard, goddammit. He is a wizard. And he ties it up 2-2. Lord. Wizard. Wizard definitely has to watch out. Rubber contact is not good for Wizard, especially when the bay is in the same rotation. And Lord takes it, stays in the lead. 3-2. Lord. Wizard. Well, Wizard with a little bit of a tap there. How smart is that? I don't know. I don't think that's too incredibly smart. But you never know. Wizard is a wizard. And can do some wizard magic. Alright, 4-2. Alright, Wizard is not in a good spot at all. I take it all back. Wizard's not in a good spot. 4-2 is not good for Wizard at all. Especially with the hits that he's trying to endure. That's totally understandable. You know, every device has a battery and I totally understand the hold up. And Lord Sprazen takes down Wizard Fafnir. So yeah, Wizard unfortunately takes the L. I like Wizard a bit more than Lord. That's probably a little bit of a hot take. Not too much of a hot take though. And yeah, like I said, just tell me what bays you want to see go up against what bays. And obviously we'll try to do our best to do it. Obviously, you could probably scroll down and probably see, you know, what there's a bit in the live stream where I show what bays that I have in the Pro Series at the moment, and obviously you can pick from those bays to go up against, obviously, each other. Alright, let's get into it. We'll continue with Variant Lucifer with Mobius up against Wizard Fafnir right there with Ratchet. Let's go into it. So is steel spinning rubber or defensive rubber, which one is more effective? Let's find out right now in terms of stock forms. Obviously Variant does have the weight advantage. I'm not sure if it has to wipe up the depth advantage because the Wizard Fafnir driver does do some pretty shady stuff and pretty like wild stuff sometimes. You can hear the rubber and rubber contact, like it's barely noticeable. And Wizard, I'd say Wizard took that. Wizard up against Variant, and Variant knocks out Mr. Wizard Fafnir. Wizard Variant once again. Variant looks like he's going to speed up. Let me see if I can center this. I don't really use tape on the stadiums because, like, obviously I know there is channels that use tape on the stadiums, which is fine by them. Obviously I don't do it. I think it looks a little tacky, to be honest. That's my personal opinion. But obviously do what you feel like doing. And Wizard takes it 1-2. So yeah, Wizard, for some weird reason, right, that was terrible. Sometimes the Pro Series launches do skip. They do have a trend of doing that, from what I've experienced personally. Sometimes you gotta go like that to really maximize, you know, the launch power of the Pro Series launches. But yeah, it's been a bit weird. Wizard Fafnir has been able to outspin Variant Lucifer in all the matches. The only time that Variant's got a point is when he knocked him out. So 3-2. No, 4-1. Wizard is just absolutely beating Variant on a game that I thought Variant would basically have. I didn't think that Wizard was going to be able to take this. But he is a wizard though. He's a wizard. And he's got that wizard magic. And he's clearly proving that maybe Wizard has more life after death stock combo. Which is weird to think about. Very weird. Can Wizard do it again? 5 points maybe? That's a tie. That is 100% a tie. That's something that I was more expecting, nonetheless, from these two. Alright, let's see if Variant can actually get a spin finish. He's yet to get a spin finish. 4-1. So it's not looking too hot for Variant Lucifer here. But let's see, I really want to see Variant get a spin finish. I don't think he is going to though, off current trend of this matchup. But still, be nice to see. And Wizard just takes it by like one rotation. Wizard Fafnir is the winner of that match. Right there. Now I did forget to grab my water bottle because obviously throat gets sore. It's terrible, my throat is. My throat is absolutely terrible. So if you just wait, what, 20 seconds, I'll be back. Comment suggestions of what Pro Series Bay you want to see face another Pro Series Bay. And then when I'm back, I can just do them straight away, okay? So I'll be back. Just give me 20 seconds. I don't even think that was like, what, 15 seconds probably? But yeah, we got the trusty water bottle, obviously. Big water bottle. Thank you to Reshay. How do I pronounce that? Like, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. TV official. Command versus Sword, 1000%. I'm just going to have a little sip of my trusty water here. Ooh. That's water is good. Water is great. Anyway, Command and Sword. Alright, cool. So what I normally do with the combos is I normally just leave the combos on one side and then I leave the layers on the other side, and I just grab the combos and I just whack them on the layer. They're all stock. Yeah, the water bottle is massive. I don't really like refilling it, and I normally go through about 1.5 of that a day. So yeah, Sword Veltrek, Sting Extreme up against Command Dragon, Vanguard Quick Dash. Let's get into it here. Okay, Command up against Sword. Big hits, but I don't know who's getting the best of those hits, to be honest. Like, who is getting the best of those hits? That is a good question there. Because it looked like Sword was getting the upper hand for a second. And then Command just commanded the win there. Was that a speedy Gonzalez match or what? 1-1. I believe there was contact in that match. I might be wrong there. Oh no, Sword. I hate to see those matches where it's like one hit, you know, and it just like knocks itself out kind of. They're not the funnest matches to do. And Command does it again, 3-1. So Sword's not looking too hot right now. Not on the hottest luck right now. Yeah, 100% agree with that. I do believe that Quick and Extreme are the two best drivers, at least from Pro Series. Now, there was, I think, 4-1. There was a driver from TT, which I think came on Hyperion. Was it the last Hyperion? That's pretty good as well. I'm not sure how good that is, because obviously I don't have it. But I believe that's pretty good competitively. Like, it's a free spinning rubber driver, which obviously should have the edge in opposite rotation matchups against other rubber drivers. Command Dragon takes the win, 5-1. So you've always got to be like aware. No, Cyphoid has, yeah, it's Explosion. That's right. I don't know why I thought Cyphoid. Yeah, I believe it's Explosion. Yeah, it came on, I believe, a Dragoon and a Hyperion. I believe that driver is pretty good as well for a rubber attack driver. But it is obviously debatable on what stuff, you know, you choose. Obviously, there's still stuff like Destroy. Destroy is pretty good if you want like a kind of aggressive attack type, but not too crazy. But yeah. Alright, so next matchups. Next match we'll do. Why not? We'll do a match. This is a pretty chill stream. I like doing these streams. They're very fun to do. We've got Venom Devolos out of Variable Dash up against Chozy Achilles. Why did I say Voltrack? Alright. 1 dash. Absorb. Obviously first to 5. Let's get into it. Why not? I haven't done this match and I probably won't do this match, so this is probably the best time for me to do this match. Alright, did not expect that for the first round at all. Achilles took a pretty definitive spin finish into a knockout. Like, just when Venom was about to get momentum going, he just decides, nah, I'm out. And he does it again. 2-0. Venom's kind of like sabotaging himself. I don't know why he's doing that. Very weird. Achilles, Venom. Now hopefully Venom doesn't do the same thing that he did last time. It looks like he's actually going to stay in this fight. And then he gets knocked out again. That's crazy to think about, that Venom is just consistently getting knocked out here. Hair reveal maybe? I don't know. Was my hair shown then? Yeah, it was. Hair reveal. Alright, cool. But Venom is getting better. There we go. Venom with his first point, 1-3. Venom needs to get the hits going. 100% needs to keep this momentum going. Venom does. Venom up against Achilles. Yeah, and that's the problem that I run into all the time. Variable being uncontrollable, knocking itself out of the stadium, running out of the stadium. Some of the weirdest movements come from Variable. And yeah, spin finish, Turbo Achilles, Chozy Achilles. It's Chozy Achilles. Chozy Achilles, 4-2. No, 4-1. 4-1. This is the last chance for Venom. And if he can't get this point, then, you know, Achilles takes it. There's nothing else you can really say. Achilles will take it if Venom can't do it this round. It looks like Venom can do it. Yes, he does. He stays alive. 2-4. Okay, 2-4. Turbo. Venom. And Venom with a knockout. 3-4. We could be seeing the comeback of the live stream. We could be seeing that. 100%. This could be a possibility. Achilles. Venom. 3-4. Variable starting to get a little bit more controllable in the late stage of this match. It seems to be paying off here. And 4-4. We are tied up, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied up 4-4. Which means this is the final round. Venom coming back at the last time and the best possible time as well. But what can Venom do to get that final point? Or can Achilles hold out for a little bit longer? Oh, Achilles does hold out with that absorb driver taking the win. Obviously, Chozy Achilles takes the win. That was pretty, like, you can't really, like, dispute who won the final round there. It's pretty obvious that Venom did take the L there. But Venom did come back at the end. Just couldn't get it done. And that's fine, you know? Venom's not going to be able to win every match. Variable. Very debatable driver to use. Well, obviously, there's stock combo. So yeah, can't do much about that. So absorb, just absorb hitting the ground. And it has run, it's running away. Okay, there it is. Alright, I'm kind of out of, I'm not out of ideas, but tell me what you want to see. I don't really want to do custom combos, but yeah, sure, we can do, we'll let everyone have one custom combo starting now from the Pro Series base. I only have the Pro Series base with me right now. I will have. This is obviously a Pro Series stream. Gonna keep it Pro Series. But yeah, we can do. You can choose one combo to go up against one combo. You know, that's 100% fine. So tell me then, what combo would you like to see go up against them? The combo. And yeah, we'll get into that. 100%. We'll get into that. I want to do a matchup just first though, unless it goes behind the side table. There we go. I am clumsy as, like legit. Command Dragon runs under the table. Alright, next match we've got is a Wizard, Fafnir up against Command Dragon. Can Command Dragon command the stadium, take down Wizard? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Wizard, Command. Wizard and Command. Here we go. And Wizard takes the win. 1 point, Wizard of Fafnir. Command. Wizard of Fafnir. Alright, round 2. Wizard obviously has more life after death, obviously. And does it again. Wizard Fafnir keeping that lead, making sure it's even harder for Command. That was such a mislaunch, but we'll count it. 2-2. I think that Pro Series launch, I'm gonna have to put it away. I think it's on its way out. I really do. And Command takes the lead. 3-2. 3-2. Wizard. Command. And here we go. Can Wizard get back into this? Wizard now down a point. Wizard's just got to absorb. That's all he's got to do. Just absorb and try to hang on and get that tie. 3-3. There's the tie in points. Right there. Wizard up against Command. Does Command have the power to stomp out Wizard Fafnir's momentum? Wizard Fafnir's been pretty consistent here. So 3-3. Tied up right now in this Pro Series match. And Wizard, once again, is back into the lead. 4 points for Wizard and 3 points for Command. And Command now makes it 4-4, which means we're coming down to the final round. This is 100% the final round unless either they tie or one of them mislaunches. Or no, Command is missing. A lot of hits here. Not looking too good for Command. Command kind of wasted all of its stamina. Not doing too much. I'm not certain on how these hits can really affect Wizard. I think Wizard's got this now. I truly do believe that. And Wizard does have it. Wizard Fafnir takes down Command Dragon. Alright, next matchup that I want to try. I want to try this matchup right here. Obviously, a lot of these matchups will have in-depth videos, like the first to 5 stadiums. I love doing those. They're really fun and enjoyable to make. We've got Wizard. We've got Joker. These are Hasbro stock combos. Let's get into it. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, it's first to 5. First 2 points, ring out 1 point. Survivor finish with 1 point. And if you mislaunch, if the bay mislaunches twice in a row, it does indeed lose 1 point to the other bay. Wizard Fafnir takes a spin finish. I thought Wizard was gonna get done. I thought he was gonna be Capronto, Caputi, finished. And Wizard, again, like, legit, he is a wizard. He truly is a wizard. Joker has yet to get a point on Wizard. And I have not unboxed the Wizard Fafnir or Sword of Eltrek set on YouTube yet. That will be coming out next week. So be sure to stay tuned for that. 3 points right there. 3 points for Wizard, 0 points for Joker. Joker needs a point now. Can he do it though? Like, I don't think he's going to. Wizard has just been able to control this matchup. And 4-0. Wizard really just rubbing it in at this point. That was brilliant from Wizard. That truly was brilliant. He wasted stamina knowing that he's a Fafnir. So he can just absorb the spin, make the hits less impactful, and take that 5th point. Just like that, Wizard Fafnir takes the 5th and final point. 5-0. Was not even close. Wizard Fafnir taking down Judgment Joker. So have we had a bay so far that's beaten Wizard? He bait Lucius, Venom, everything. I might as well just continue with this. Why not? Unless you guys want to see something else. Obviously he lost to... What was it called? He lost to... Who did he lose to? He lost to Lord. That's right. He lost to Lord. Alright. Next bay we could put him up against. I think this would be fair. I think this is 100% fair. We're going to put him up against our Raid Luinor. No, not Raid, Sway. Sway Luinor, Blitz Extend Plus up against Wizard Fafnir. Obviously all Hasbro stock. Let's crack into it. This make... Sway Luinor, attack mode. Attack oriented. So yeah. Attack mode on Extend Plus. Let's see if that helps out the Wizard. Or will it help out the Luinor? Alright, Sway takes the 1st point. That's not good signs for Wizard. Wizard needs the stamina to take down the majority of it. And somehow it knocks out Sway, but it does need the stamina. Majority of the time, Wizard Fafnir does need the stamina to take down its foes. And the fact that it's lost in stamina to Luinor is not a good sign for it. And it cannot pull off those Wizard tricky tricks that it could do on right spin bays. So it's going to have to figure out something else. And quickly, because Luinor does not let bays have too much time. And just like that, back in the lead, 2-1. Let's launch Sway first. Sway, Wizard, and Wizard ties it up once again, 2-2. So loading up against Famuya. I believe that's how you say it, Famuya. Raid up against... Sway! Why do I keep on saying Raid? Sway up against Wizard. And a burst. Right there, 4-2. And Wizard is just not having fun anymore with Sway. Sway up against What in the world was that? What was that? Double burst. 100% simultaneous burst. Without a shadow of doubt. Let's put him in stamina mode. So we've got a stamina mode raid up against our wizard Fafnir. And Sway takes the win, 5-2. The winner is Swade Luminor. Swade Luminor takes the win once again. Right, obviously request the match you want to see. We've got Raid Luminor up against Brave Valtrak. Let's get into it. Raid and Brave, here we go. Pro Series Stage, first to 5. And Raid knocks him into the pocket. Brave up against the Raid once again. Raid puts him in the pocket again and again, time and time again. Raid Luminor proving why he is better than Valtrak. Obviously that's opinion based, heavily opinion based, very biased opinion. And if there's any match that you missed in the live stream, obviously it will be uploaded later on as a clip of today's live stream, you know? And Raid again! Brave Valtrak cannot catch a break with Raid. Raid 3 points to Brave measly 0 points. Big hit, okay? You hear like the metal, like chinking, like ching ching, you know? And ooh, that's a tie, that's a tie. So 3-0, still. So still not looking too hot for Brave, but a draw is better than what he was doing. And that's what he's been doing. Getting knocked out by Raid Luminor, obviously not what you want when you're trying to beat a powerful day like Raid Luminor. And there we go. There we go. Brave on the scoreboard. Still 3 points down, but on the scoreboard, it is about time that Brave was on the scoreboard. Can he get a second point though? Can Raid put this away today? We're going to come down to a survivor finish. It's a tie again. It is a tie once again. So yeah, this has been pretty tight matchup outside of the fact that Raid Luminor has just been more consistent. That's basically all it came down to, the consistency. And Raid Luminor has proven to be a bit more consistent than Brave. Let's see if Brave can survive again. No, he cannot. Raid Luminor takes him down, takes the win. Raid Luminor is the winner. Let's continue here with some other days. Alright, next one we can do is we will do Raid up against Variant. So we got Variant Lucius We've got Raid Luminol right here. There's the combos, obviously stock. And this clickety clack. Let's get into it. Raid variant. You can hear the rubber making sure that Raid can barely get anything going here. And yeah, variant Lucius takes the point there. Come on, Raid, get some revenge. Raid upper, come on. Raid is going to have a big problem with that 2D chassis going up against it. It's going to be very hard because that barrier does have rubber helping him spin steel very easily. On top of the shape that he is a defense type. And it is very round, by the way. That Mobius driver getting a little bit aggressive there. Obviously not as aggressive as our Destroy driver that we have on Raid Luminol, but still something to be concerned about. Especially when Raid Luminol, he just took the win there. 1-1. Big hit from both days. I was waiting for that. Oh, no way! No way. No. That couldn't have just happened. Hello. Shine Chin? Side Chin. No, I'm terrible at names. What? How? 3-1. Raid Luminol just burst. I think that's the first time that I've seen in person Raid Luminol burst. 3-1. Yeah. So, Shine Chen, yeah? Shine Chen? I believe that's how I say it, yeah? Alright. And Lucius again. Lucius just too consistent against Raid. 4-1. Raid's in some deep waters here. Like deep waters. A burst from Variant is crazy to think about. And Variant does it. 5-1. Variant Lucius takes down Raid Luminol. Which means there's only one more map that we can do with Sparking Bay up against Sparking Bay, aka Surge Bay up against Surge Bay. And that is Brave Voltrak up against Variant Lucius. Now the combos obviously will stock. Let's get into it right here. Who do we launch first? Like, who do we launch first? Like, I don't know who we launch first in this case. Brave, Variant. This will determine who we launch first. Yeah, Brave. We're launching Brave first. 100,000%. We're launching Brave first. The fact that Variant even got a burst on Raid is still shocking me. Like, you think Brave or Variant would burst before Raid. Hello, yes. Hello, everyone in the chat. I reread a comment. That was my bad. 2-0. Brave. And then Variant says, I get that point right there. 2-1. Variant on the scoreboard. Okay, Brave doing a little taunting there. Nothing too crazy there. And boom. Brave keeps the streak going. 3 points for Brave. And only 1 point for Variant. Variant definitely needs to get this point. Or it might be too far gone for Varian. Lucius, try Variant with a different driver Mobius has less stamina. Yes, I know that it does have less stamina, but I do try to keep everything stock in the live streams, unless it's like custom tournament or other stuff, you know? Alright, Variant definitely needs to get this point, or it's game over. Like, it's 100% game over. And Variant stays alive, 2 to 4. He needs to stay alive there. Alright, that was a terrible launch right there. Terrible launch. Brave up against Variant. 2 to 4. 2 to 4. There's no way around it. I think Brave's going to take this. I really do think that. And, yes, he does. Brave Valtrak takes down Variant Lucius. Yeah, well, hopefully, Master Dizzy, you can find a Brave Valtrak as well. They are pretty hard to find. I think the more time goes on, the easier they are going to be to find. Because obviously, it should be a hot seller, which means obviously the stores should want to stock that wave more. So yeah, always keep that in mind, you know? I would not pay over, obviously only play retail for the Hasbro bays unless you're in Japan. You can only get the TT, which lucky you. But yeah, let's continue here. Let's continue. Like I said, request any Pro Series bay you want to see go up against any other bay. We'll do it 100,000%, as long as I have it. All right. If I don't have it, can't do it. Obviously, that just makes sense, you know. All right, next match. Raid Lunar, Sword, Valtrak. Let's get into it. Raid, Sword, and Raid with a knockout right there. 1 point Raid Lunar. Raid Lunar definitely wants to win. He has to win at this point because it was embarrassing for him to lose to Variant Lucius. But like, yeah, sure, he was probably gonna lose to Variant anyway. But the point was that he got bursted by Lucius, which is that's not a good thing for Raid. And Raid will definitely want to forget about that. And double knockout, and then both of them try to come back in. Raid stops that from happening. And just like that, we've got a 3-0 situation here. And again, oh, hang on. Sword hangs on by a thread. By a thread. We've actually got a match where it comes down to stamina. Who would take the stamina win? Yeah, it's got to be a tie. It's too close. I'll say a tie. Raid. Sword. Nearly gets knocked out again. Raid is just having a blast. Knocking Sword Valtrak into oblivion. Nearly every time. And Raid 4-0. Raid Lunar hasn't got a burst on Sword, but still is kicking Sword. Oh, hang on. Sword gets his first point. Sword Valtrak takes a win there. So that's a small little win for Sword. 4-1. Can Sword do it again? Obviously, any point for Sword is a good point, because Sword is just absolutely outclassed in this match. 100% outclassed in this match. And Raid Lunar, 5-1, takes the win. The winner is Raid Lunar. Without a shadow of a doubt, Raid Lunar takes the win. Alright, next match. Obviously, you can request a match if you want to. Highly recommend it. It makes it more interesting. We've got Venom Devolos. We've got Raid Luinor. There are the combos. Let's get into it. Raid. Venom. And that is the story. That has been the story for a lot of these matchups here. And Venom gets put in the same pocket. I think this might be the story for this match. Just repetitively in the same pocket. Raid is not here to mess about. He wants to get you out of there as quick as possible. He's going to try his best. Big hit there. Venom survives the power of Raid, which means we might have a match on our hands here. Who's got it? Raid Luinor has 3-0. Raid. Raid up against Venom. And Venom gets knocked out again. Venom is just having a tough time getting points on the scoreboard. Fighting, he is trying, 100%. We know for a fact that Venom is trying. It's just, once again, just like the Sword Valkyrac matchup, Venom is just getting outclassed by the superior bear. Obviously, Venom is a good bear, but on Raid Luinor is just another step above Venom. Which is going to give him 5-0 when it is Raid Luinor. Alright, next match, whichever will it be. I think we've got an idea. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, cool. I'm just going to switch this in to left spin. Obviously. Yes, I can use Soul Bell Cash, but Kigoshogai, which bear do you want to see go up against Soul Bell Cash? That's a question, you know? That is the question. I'm just setting up another match, that's why I'm not talking. I'm trying to get the bear in the right rotation. Right, next match. Variant Lucius. Lord Sprazen. We've got Lord Sprazen in right spin. Up against Wizard. 100% we'll do it after this match. And then we'll finish off with a final matchup. So once Kigoshogo's match is done, it will be over with. The request will be over with, okay? Lord Venom. I don't know why these launchers just like do that. Like it's like terrible kind of. Venom is not in here, so I don't know why I keep on saying Venom. Variant up against Lord 0-0. So obviously if Variant were to mislaunch again, he would have gave a point to Lord Sprazen. And Lord Sprazen, why do I keep on saying sword? Lord Sprazen takes the point there. Just though. Like just. Round number 2. Toodaloo-doo. And Variant this time takes the point. I'm fine with a little back and forth. I like to see a little back and forth. Like, come on. Like, damn it. Alright, let's continue. Sword. Up against Variant. It's like, none of the bays can just, like, it's up. Obviously, the launcher's full. Like, none of the bays can just, like, go on the launcher properly. It's always like a skipping motion on the tip of the launcher. And Variant 2 points right there. So 2 points for Lucius, 1 point for Lord. Lord. There we go. 2 good launches right there. That might be the accomplishment of the day. And then variant is just dead. Lord variant 2-2. Variant wasted a little stamina there. Lord Spryzen takes advantage like you should. You obviously should take advantage if you can of someone else, you know, messing up in a game, obviously. And Variant did mess up heavily there, which has helped Lord Spryzen get back into the lead, 3-2. And let's see if Lord can keep this gap going. It looks like Variant might tie it up. Yes, he does. 3-3. 3-3. Right there. 3-3. Both are launched at the same capacity, so I'll take that. Nothing too crazy there. Obviously, if you go on to liking this video, be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell as well, you know? And boom, Variant is back in this. It's back in this. Lord up against Variant again. And Variant with a knockout. Variant Lucius takes the win right there. Defeating a student beats teacher there. Variant Lucius takes him down. Takes the win. Alright. For our second last match, it is going to be Wizard up against Soul. Thanks to the King of Show guy for suggesting that comment. Yeah, let's keep the ball rolling here. Alright, here we go. Wizard Fafnir. Soul Bell Cash. There are the combos, obviously all stock. We're gonna put Bell Cash in his like mode where he doesn't scrape as much, because that scraping is like, damn, like it's not good for Soul or the stadium. So yeah. I am having the weirdest luck today. I'm having like legit the weirdest luck today. Like, what do you even call that? Like a self burst? Like, obviously that's a mislaunch for Soul, but like what do you call that? And Eternal drops and rolls, okay? Let's continue again. If he does that again, Wizard will get a point. We got Soul. Wizard. And Soul takes the first point. Soul up against Wizard. We're back at it again. Wizard and Soul. Thank you for everyone coming into today's live stream. My throat's about to give out on me. Like it's terrible. And Wizard ties it up to a state where it's at 1-1. With a kind of crazy knockout there. Wizard 2-1. Wizard in the lead. Like, obviously, I would have to say that Wizard has better teeth, but Bellcat definitely has the better gimmick in terms of, like, which bear has more burst resistance. Obviously, Wizard has more burst resistance, especially in this matchup. And Wizard Fafnir takes a point again, which means 3-1. Whoa, whoa! That was funny. That was really funny. 2 to 3. That was low-key kind of hilarious. Like, some of the stuff that's been in this match, this is like meme central at this point. Like, the amount of weird stuff that's happened in this match. Just crazy. Like, we started off with a burst in the first round with no contact. He just came off the launcher, and you know what? He's like, nah, I'm okay. I'll take a nap. Alright, 4 to 3. I do believe it's 4-3. I've lost track, to be honest. Does him dirty, takes the win, 5 to 3. Winner is Wizard Fafnir. What would be a good final match to send off this live stream? Yeah, what would be a good final match? We could do that, or we could do that. I've got the final match in mind. I know what we're gonna do. Thank you for everyone that's still in the chat or still watching. I do appreciate it. I have to finish off. Like, my throat is just killing me at this point. It's legit like hurting really badly. Oh. Next match, we've got Raid Luinor and Perfect Phoenix. Let's get into it. Final round of today's live stream. Thank you for everyone coming in to today's live stream. Do appreciate it. And hopefully I don't feel too... I don't sound too exhausted, but yeah. Alright, Raid with a first point. Right there, 1 to 0. We've got to end it off like this, like surely. Fi up against Luinor. And Raid again with a knockout. I think this is a missed opportunity. They should have done this in the show. 100%. They could have had like some backstory of like... Because they had a little bit of animosity, you know? They could have had a backstory of why they've got so much animosity towards each other. But still, hey, we got 2 epic bays, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. But I would have just loved to see a match in the show of these 2 bays. Obviously, not Raid, but Brutal up against Perfect would have been good. But yeah, Raid up 2 points right now. And Raid again, taking it once again. What is it? 3-0. 3-0. Alright, so 3-0. We'll see if I can get back into this. Ooh, that gives him a good shot, and Raid still takes it though. What is it? 4-0. 4-0. Which means it does indeed come down to this. If Fi cannot get rid of Luinor now, it's all over for him. Unless it's a double knockout, which means Fi doesn't take a point. Phoenix and Fi do not take a point, but Luinor's still in this, you know, that saves Phoenix at least a round. So hey, that's a win in Phoenix's eyes. I'll take that as a win for Phoenix. Like, that's more one of those more wins where it's not like it doesn't count statistically. But it's definitely one of those more like, oh. That is it. That is it for Phoenix. Let's praise the Phoenix too much, and Red Dawn was like, you don't praise him. I'm the best pro series. I think he is, to be honest. Red Dawn takes the win. If you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe. We're on to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Let's get by the end of the year. Also, comment a suggestion down below. I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Actually, hang on. Thank you for everyone coming into the chat. I knew I was forgetting something. Thank you for everyone coming into the chat, messaging, even watching, even just one match watching. Thank you for all the support this year. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. See you in the next one. Have a nice day. Stay with me. Adios.